Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Gebo the Shaman, and today we're talking about the Rune Eihwaz, or Eihwaz, I should say. It's pronounced Eihwaz, but it looks like it's spelled Eihwaz. So there's that. So Eihwaz. So why is this pronounced Eihwaz? Well, it looks like a yew tree. It looks like it's going down and then it goes up. The yew tree, we'll get into that, but but first I'd like to just tell you about my stuff. So if you are interested in any of my products, services, courses, anything that I have to offer, then you can go to gebotheshaman.com. Check all my stuff out there, and yeah, so sounds good. Alright, so and I am having a live class, a live Vedic Astrology introduction class on February 18th. That's Saturday, February 18th. So if you're interested in Vedic Astrology, then I would highly recommend taking that class. It'll be a live opportunity for you to learn about Vedic Astrology and have the opportunity to ask questions. So let's get into this. So alright, so Eihwaz. So what is Eihwaz? Eihwaz is the yew tree. The yew tree, if you don't know, the yew tree is a tree that people would sit under and meditate, and it would put you into this trance-like state, and if you weren't careful, you could be seriously hurt or killed by sitting under it, because it gives off these these toxins that will make you trip out. They'll make you they'll do really bad stuff to you. However, this was used if shamans needed to have this experience of death and rebirth. They would go meditate under the yew tree, they would go into this trance, and they would, sometimes they would pass out and have near-death experiences because of the toxins released by the yew tree. Or it's like some kind of thing that you inhale it, and it's the flowers of the yew tree or something like that, where people would sit under this tree and they would, have these crazy experiences. So, Eihwaz is representative of the yew tree, and Eihwaz represents death and resurrection, because they would, these shamans would go under the yew tree and they would basically pass out, and they would have to be revived. People would have to pull them away from the yew tree, and then they would come to. So it represents death and resurrection. It represents self-transformation. It represents evolution. So a lot of times, shamans would use this rune, if this rune came up in a reading, it would mean involuntary transformation. So it would, that's what it means. So So this means that you have no choice in the transformation. And this is often what shamans would experience. They would experience near-death experiences. They would experience a feeling of being torn apart by the universe, and then put back together. There's this I forget this story of this person, a shaman, and a shaman is just someone who has been called to be an intermediary between the spiritual and the physical world. But there was this story of this one shaman that or mythology or something like that said he was chopped up into little pieces and then put into a pot, a cauldron, and and then he, after his death and transformation experience, he came out and he was basically a new person, a shaman. So that's what this is about, this transformation, this self-transformation. So anyway, so Eihwaz is all about the yew tree. It's all about death and resurrection, self-transformation, evolution, and then divination meaning is personal challenges, transformative evolution, change, and conflict. Because you can't have a transformation or a challenge or evolution without some kind of a conflict. So this is what this means. It's like a conflict. It's some challenge, some hurdle you need to go over before you can overcome it. So alright, so this is a transitional rune. This means that this signals radical transformation. It means that you need to if this comes up in a reading, you should pick another card to see what the transformation is all about, to get more context clues on that transformation. So there's that. Alright, so that's pretty much it for Eihwaz. I know it sounds like it's pronounced Eihwaz, but it's actually Eihwaz. And yeah, so this is it. So if you are interested in any of my products, courses, services, anything that I have to offer, then please go to GeboTheShaman.com and check out everything that I have to offer. I do have my rune readings currently on sale. They are quite a bit discounted, so I would highly recommend getting those if you like. Then we have the Cosmic Qigong course, which is this one right here, and that is a great foundation to Qigong. So if you want to work with the energies of the universe, if you want to work with Qi and Shen, then I would highly recommend picking that course up. It's called Cosmic Qigong, and you can get that on my website, GeboTheShaman.com. It is meant for beginners. However, the practices, if you do them consistently every single day, they will transform your life. You will get a Eihwaz experience. Because this is very transformational energy, and it's unlike any other form of Qigong out there. So go check that out. Alright, and then we have I do have my Introduction to Vedic Astrology course at my website, GeboTheShaman.com. That's going to be Saturday, February 18th, and it's a live course via Zoom, and I would highly encourage anyone who is interested in Vedic astrology to learn a little bit more about that. Alright, so highly recommend you take my course. It is now only like $45 through February 11th, so you have a little over a week to get that. And I would highly recommend that you do get that, because it's going to go up to $63 after that. Alright, so next we have the Astrology certification course. So if you're interested in taking a course that certifies you in Vedic astrology and learning all about my way of doing Vedic birth chart readings, then I'd highly recommend that you go to my website, GeboTheShaman.com, and check that out. And when you purchase that course and when you take the certification exam, I will be giving you your own website to become a certified a professional astrologer. So that's a very exciting opportunity for a lot of people, and yeah, so it's a great opportunity. All right, so next is the astrology consultations. So the astrology consultations are basically, I have a consultation focusing on your career, another focusing on your relationships, and just a standard consultation where we can talk about a lot of different things. And not only that, I give you Vedic remedies and mantras and rituals to do. So it is a very powerful consultation, because not a lot of people know exactly what mantra and ritual to prescribe to people, but I do, so I do that. Alright, and then we have the birth time rectification. So that is really positive. They're a really good birth time rectification. That is, for people who don't have their birth time, who don't know their birth time, and are having struggles, finding the right birth time. Because a lot of times, for whatever reason, birth times aren't recorded on birth certificates for whatever reason. I don't quite understand it, but so it's very helpful to have a Vedic astrology birth time rectification, because through the Vedic system we can look at your divisional charts, and that's the main way that I use to have figure out what your birth time is. So I use the divisional charts. Anyway, then we have the rune readings, like I said, career coaching, life coaching, and travel healing course. Also distance energy healing. You can check all those things out at my website, GeboTheShaman.com, and all of that stuff is on sale right now, so I'd highly recommend picking it up and getting it. So it's on sale right now, and yeah, that's about it, guys. So until next time, we will talk to you later. Peace.